Ya le vi, ya le vi. Iba a decir otro, pero me pasa a mí que descuida por él. ¿A que sí?
Mira, mira.
Que tenga mucho un cabrón porque mire lo que hay por aquí.
Here are his defenses. Airdrop,
will disperse. Each plane indicates a stumble or structure of fight. Heavy anti-aircraft, highly trained and accurate, all along the coast and defending his vital installation. Radar warning of our coming. Here is our plan to divide his defenses and weaken his opposition. At 15:30 hours, shortly after takeoff, 6 groups of planes will be heading toward the enemy coast from 6 directions. The Blue Force, 100 B-24 Liberator 4-engine bombers. The White Force, 300 B-17 Flying Fortresses. The Green Force, 300 B-17s with an escort of 6 B-47 Thunderbolts. A force of B-26 Marauders, 1-engine medium bombers with 6 squadrons of RAF Spitfires escorting almost 1,000 planes and over 8,000 men in the air. The enemy alert all his aircraft. But which is our main force? What are our targets? Where should the Nazi controllers send their fighters? It's our job to make them guess wrong. A half hour later, at 1400 hours, the Blue Force will be heading east across the North Sea, where the White Force follows. These enemy fighters are tied down, waiting to meet them. Will not be able to attack the Green Force. These fighters must come up to attack the Green Force, and thus will be no threat to the Blue and White Forces. The B-26s and Spitfires will bomb and strafe a key rail junction, diverting these 6 Stockholm and preventing the enemy from concentrating too many fighters on the Green Force, which is scheduled to bomb an aircraft factory at Hanover. At 14:30 hours, the Blue Force will threaten this entire coastal area of northwestern Germany. Which target will it be? Flensburg? The Kiel Canal? Or will it turn suddenly and bomb Hamburg? Bakersdorf? Or Emden? Actually, it carries no bombs at all. It's a decoy and keeps the fighters from the northern area busy while the White Force, in main effort, is for the submarine Venezuela. At 1500 hours, while the White Force is over its target, only a fraction of the available German fighter strength of the area has been intercepted. Because of the Blue Force diversion and the simultaneous bombing of Hanover by the Green Force. This is the plan of battle for today, drawn up by the Combined Operations Planning Committee and approved by the Commanding General. The White Force restrained. Houses, roads, green fields, factories, waterways. They are
Claro, es que me estaba por decir, digo, esto no es desencanto de nada, como yo no te digo.
So I think just to reflect on this advantageous results here, it's if you're just going up against infantry, even a T-55 is
For example, armored attacks are often preceded by armored stealth units. Uses a family of light armored vehicles called LAE. Basically, Intrepid is used in the Scotland War. The Europeans use several different types of beams. Basically, at the several different types of infantry is very vulnerable to artillery fire and machine guns on all sides. So all the fighting here's how he uses two you just put the infantry vehicle in service anywhere in the world. Involved in naval landings, the U.S. Marine Corps uses a very specialized type of infantry carrier, A-87 amphibious assault vehicle, which has far superior swinging capabilities than conventional infantry vehicles. The Iraqi army is not well equipped with troop carriers. Only a small fraction of its infantry forces have such vehicles. The West Iraqi army will go on back Syrian BMP, which comes in two varieties, BMP-1, the 73mm low-pressure gun, and the improved BMP-2, the 30mm. Mobility of both vehicles is similar, where the infantryman is better pushing from the shocks of high-speed cross-country travel than less robust BMP. The firepower of the BMP is
to put the hoses usually 6 men plus a crew of 2 men in the vehicle itself.
We saw this one.
The Iraq's advantage
Oh, yeah?
are really is more than the
Maggie
numbers
thought
of
they were
armed
fish.
the number of artillery
Showing
pieces, the
it.
number of troops. Certainly not
Sure.
quality.
Oh, you're right.
And so that raises the question, is if numbers which really determine the outcome of the war. If you take a look at the lessons of recent wars in the Middle East, for example, the war between Israel, Egypt, and Syria in 1973, it's quite clear that the numbers weren't really the determining factor in the war.
way, there? No, yes you can, Dennis. Everybody's going that way. Fine, you go that way.
Decided to give just couldn't be comfortable after seeing all those newsreels and news. But we did want to stick together. Well, we wound up with 6 vehicles in the long beach on 7 miles north. And most of us were assigned to this fast carrier. Tennessee. Walk-ins are a crazy mixture of things and drills and boring. Periods of action so hot and heavy that you don't have time to think. You just react. That's what made all the firefighting experience so rapid. And our ships, part of Admiral Halsey's Task Force 38, was in the Central Pacific, 1944. So much went before. I mean, the way we got ourselves put back together again. Between Pearl Harbor and late 1944, we made probably the biggest military recovery in history. Not bad for a country that was supposed to be staggering to its knees in 1941. But the hardest part for all of us were men or civilian specialists like my firefighters. Those bad days called for our best. Sometimes that meant everything we had to give. Now the big strategy was to isolate Japan from its oil and raw materials, especially from the Philippines and Southeast Asia, so that they couldn't keep their war machine going. And all we had to do, they said, was control the sea and the air in the Pacific, so we could cut the Japanese supply lines. By the nature of things, the Navy had to have the upfront responsibility for getting that job done. And the fast carrier task force, like the one this ship was part of, was one of the most important weapons in that strategy. By the end of summer 44, we'd lost a lot of ships and planes, a lot of big. In the process of trying to achieve that objective, a lot of men died. We made the Japs lose a lot more. We kept building up our own replacement lost, while we were whittling down theirs. By now, our combined forces in the Pacific, Navy, Army, Marines, were experts at leapfrogging, bypassing the heavy fortifications and leaders, and getting away before their ships could find us.
Ooh, look at all the little men. Ari.
started out, the two of our friends discovered a Japanese named fleet. Mr. Sunfish, headed for Orlando. The subs sank two of their heavy cruisers, and all the next day, led by planes from the Intrepid, pounded away, especially their two super battleships. The Intrepid's planes finally sank in Inception. But finally, to the north, some extraordinary things began to take place. Our scout plane spotted them, and Halsey sent a fast carrier group north to intercept them. The battered Japanese semaphores had already turned back and was apparently steaming away. We did terrible damage to the whole northern force. But before we could finish them off, Halsey got word that the semaphores had reversed this course during that night and was attacking the small ships, battleships, 9 cruisers and 9 escorters. Treasures and victims, vicious battle came out without scratch. What we didn't know at the time was that late 2000 marked the beginning of the end. Our ships and planes did such a job on the Japanese Navy that it was never again an effective fighting force. The result was that we could cut their supply lines to the home islands so that they couldn't replace any losses. But like I said, we didn't know all that at the time. But we did know that the Japanese were fierce fighters and were not ready to give up just yet. We had lots more to go through before this was over. Like that deadly day at the end of the month. We were all tired from the months of almost continuous action. It's now 12:15 on 25 minutes. We're closing in. As ships fired on each other, not my battle station, damage control. As I ran down there, I could see a lot of flak going up from the battleship New Jersey. We've been zigzagging, see? But we couldn't launch planes while we lived. But at 12:23, we finally set straight course to launch our third strike planes. We could see combat air patrols from the networks flashing on North Francis Road in the middle of our task force. But we got most of the planes off. But we had to hold launch unit at 12:28 because 3 valves were over force. Everybody was shooting it, and the whole sky was exploding with flak. But at 12:39, after 1,000 disintegrated the flames over the high tower, we started launching, and all of our third strike planes are off. But more planes are on the radar screen, and every ship is making an emergency turn. They destroyed just one of the attack planes, but 2 more are coming up on our stern, and everybody's throwing everything they got. Our own guns have opened up by now. We got